Hey guys, what is up? Team of Duels, and today I have another deck profile, which is Volcanics. Deck that I was trying to do a profile earlier, but I kind of had to stop because battery. So, without further ado, let's get into this. We have the main monster, Volcanic Rocket, which brings us to our Blaze Accelerator. A reload. So just keeps the cards come back to me, more or less. You can go from either the deck or the graveyard to get to it. So yep. Next up we have our Regeki and our Burn. Scattershot when he's first sent to the graveyard, take 500 to your opponent. And if he is sent there by the Blaze Accelerator reload, you could send the other two just to do basically a Regeki. Then their effects activate again, and then they just take another 1,000. So 3 of them to wipe the field, then they take it out. And they take 1,500. Scattershot's probably the better card in the deck. Discard fodder at the wazoo is Shell. Pay 500 and get another Shell. Just keeps the deck constantly going. We have 3 Royal Firestorm Guards, which allows us to keep our Pirates going back into the deck. So all of our shells going back in there, all of our scatter shots be reused. And then we draw 2 cards off of them. So, really good card with a 1,700 attack, cannot be beat. As well as, since he's also Pirate, he can send himself back in. Next I have 2 Summoner Monks, because we need to get to our Rocket as fast as possible. So, yeah. Just like discard or spell card, it's not really necessary. Then get your Rocket. Rocket gets you your major cards you need for the deck. And then just doing XCs, which you generally don't do too much in this deck. 1 Doomfire because I traded for him. Thought really nothing of it. Got done building the deck. Thought really I don't need Doomfire, but I've already traded for it. So let's make a use for him. So he's only good at 1. 3,000 beater. That my opponent has to attack him. That's pretty awesome. We have the 1 counter because, well, screw you. That's why I'm not going to take those life points without you doing what you taking the same amount. Counter is basically when you get attacked while you have nothing on your field. Banish him. Your opponent takes the same exact damage as what you would take in. Sucks though is that you cannot actually activate its effect. It's the very first damage, so you gotta be careful with counter. That's all for monsters. Let's go to spells. We have the 3 Pod Duality. And you only special summon really ever with Summoner Monk. So keep the consistency going with the Pod Duality. 2 Magic Planner because you have a lot of continued trap cards in here. You can just break them, draw 2 more. Deck's majorly around drawing. Screw back row. You gotta have the back row hate. Because even though Volcanics have major monster hate, they have nothing in spell hate. So, you gotta run the MSDs. 1 Book of Moon. Because I don't want to take damage if I don't need to. 1 Foolish to get some setup going like Shell, or even if you just need to get that little, here's 500 damage with Scattershot, Foolish. 1 Wildfire because if you really need to, this is just a dark hole during your opponent's turn. Pay 500, destroy everything. Then I get a token. That's just amazing. That's all the spells. Let's go to traps, which this deck is trap heavy. And it's kind of good reason why. Get the 3 reloads, flip it up during your opponent's turn, ditch a shell or scatter shot, or even a rocket if you really need to. You can draw a card. It's during either player's main phase. So it sucks it can't be during the battle phase, so you gotta make sure you're like, wait a minute. end battle, end main phase 1, activate it, blah blah blah. Draw, then blow up everything, and have more fun. Also, it's a graveyard effect, which is risky because you can't ever get it back. You can banish it to send a volcanic card from your deck to the graveyard. So if you necessarily need to have all 3 scatter shots inside your deck, banish this, send a scatter shot, and then just blow up everything. I'm so sorry. Apparently. But, I mean, it's pretty much just a regular key anytime that you need to. As long as you have the scatter shots there. The banish one, it's going to be rough. Draw power, draw power, draw power. That's what this deck consists around, is you keep drawing, so through deck of Screeds. You need to draw to get to the burn to kill. 2 Phoenix Chains because it's a continuous trap card. It's a little bit better than Breakthrough Skill in this case, since it keeps you safe and it just has another target for a Magic Planter. So Phoenix Chain's a lot better than Breakthrough Skill in this situation. Definitely need to run the 2. 2 Phoenix Wind 1 Blast because Snatch Steal and Blaster got banned. Damn it, Konami. So I was running Snatch Steal and Blaster in this spell before. Found out that they both got banned again. They're both now banned. I had to went to something a little bit different. So Phoenix Wind 1 Blast for another discard. Just the moral of a troll. Now one-ofs, the Karma Cut for very, very risky plays. Not really risky on your part, but your opponent's side. Oh, you have something I don't like. Get rid of it. Forever. Please, stop. Ring of Destruction because it is now back, and this card inside this deck is just ridiculous. I absolutely love it. Because Konami's a bitch, I had to go with 1 Vanities instead of 3. Because I really like my draw power. Now it's gone, 1 Vanities. I mean, I didn't even use this thing for the special summon. I just did it for the draw. Dang it, Konami. I hate you sometimes. But it did need to get hit, though, I have to say. That's it for the main deck. Let's go to the extra deck. Really, only card you ever need to go to. Right there. It's buried. It. But since we have 15 limit, let's keep going. So we have the Level Chain, which is by far the most important card inside the deck because it just sets up plays 1-1 just in case. Pretty much everything else here is just in case. Stell. Emerald is actually here because you need to get back some cards inside your deck, so Emerald's really good in this situation. Emerald Level Chain are probably the 2 ones you go with. Mostly. Exciton, Diamond Dyer, Manstroke, 82, Dweller, 102, 103 I mean, sorry. 50, Dark Rebellion, Cowboy, Photon, and big hit, and a really big beater. I just ran out of stuff. Just throw them in. Okay. So, that's my Volcanic deck. I hope you guys enjoyed. And please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.